What if the greatest demon of Kali Yuga isn't a demon, but one of the immortals, who have lived on this earth for thousands of years? It's said there are 7 immortals. But in Kali Yuga, people also talk about an 8th immortal warrior. And what if one of these immortals is slowly becoming Kali Asura? Then imagine, who will the other 7 immortals stand with? Perhaps that's why, and to stop him, Lord Vishnu will have to take the Kalki avatar, where the remaining 7 immortals will fight alongside God in the final battle on earth. Ashwatthama, the living curse. A Surgar fort, Madhya Pradesh. Locals whisper that they have seen a tall, disheveled figure with blood flowing from his forehead at the Shiva temple at night. Why he could become Kali, Krishna's curse, 5,000 years of pain. Loneliness. Ashwatthama is already halfway there, where he killed sleeping children. He is a warrior turned demon, who has lived in pain for 5,000 years. The most cursed warrior of the Mahabharata. If his resentment for his perpetual suffering grows, he could become Kali to take revenge on Krishna. King Mahabali, the Lord of the Depths. Ancient caves of Kerala. It is said that during Onam, he rises from the netherworld. Why he could become Kali, king of the Asuras, demons. He was once so powerful that he even defeated heaven. But the demon Kali thrives in the dark depths of the netherworld, where Bali rules. If jealousy of the gods ever poisons his heart again, then the king of the netherworld, as Kali, he could attack the 3 worlds again. Veda Vyasa, the keeper of sins. The caves of Mana village, Uttarakhand. The quiet, cool caves near the Tibetan border are where he is believed to have written the Mahabharata. Why he could become Kali. Vyasa wrote down every sin, murder, and deception in human history. Knowledge can become a burden. Atharva Veda, secrets of the secret knowledge. Knowledge gives the power to change reality. If he sees the world coming to an end, loses faith in humanity, then the writer of the story can also end the story. Hanuman, the silent guardian. The peaks of Gandhamadana mountain, hidden in the lofty Himalayas, where he is said to remain invisible until the end of time. Why he could become Kali. Hanuman is the ultimate form of power. In Kali Yuga, when devotion wanes, power often turns into arrogance. If Hanuman's connection to the name of Rama were severed, his power would be enough to crush the earth itself. Then even the demon Kali would fear him. Parashuram, the wrathful master. Mahendragiri Mountains, Odisha, a place of rugged rocks where he practices solitary penance. Why he could become Kali. He filled the earth with blood 21 times. Kali is born from rage, anger, and violence. Krodha, the very 2 things that Parashurama mastered to cleanse the world. If his anger awakens again, the difference between justice and genocide will disappear. Wiped out 21 generations. The forever warrior, or Kali of Kali Yuga. Vibhishana, the shadow of the demon king. The ancient ruins of Lanka. The dense forests where Ravana's brother still rules over the demons. Why he could become Kali. He is a demon by birth. He lives in the shadow of his brother Ravana, an earlier incarnation of the demon Kali. The blood of the demon clan still flows in his veins, and in the Dark Age, the righteous demon may find the call of his ancestors too strong to resist. In Treta Yuga, he killed his brother in the name of Dharma. What if, in the name of Dharma, he becomes the Kalki of Kali Yuga to save the demons in Kali Yuga? Even though the blood of demons still flows within him. Kripacharya, the silent witness. The abandoned battlefields of Kurukshetra. Dusty, eerie fields where the echoes of the 18-day war still resonate. Why he could become Kali. Sometimes, even not speaking out against evil, becomes a part of evil. Since the Treta Yuga, Kripacharya has stood between truth and falsehood. This was the case during the Mahabharata war, when he consistently served as a mediator between the Pandavas and the Kauravas. He neither sided with nor opposed anyone, because for him, the balance between right and wrong was the greatest dharma. But he always sided with the truth, no matter how much abuse he had to endure, or how much sacrifice he had to make, because for him, truth was the greatest dharma. But in this Kali Yuga, that very mediator has become the greatest crisis, because the definition of right and wrong has been reversed. But in this Kalyuga, what is true is false, and what is false is true. Could it be possible that Kripacharya, while espousing the side of truth, takes the side of falsehood in Kalyuga, and himself becomes Kalyuga's greatest demon, Kali Asura? Because in Kalyuga, what is true is always false, and what is wrong is always true. But Kripacharya always takes the side of truth, but whose side will he take in this Kalyuga? Because in Kalyuga, what is true is always false, and what is wrong is always true. Could it be possible that Kripacharya, while espousing the side of truth, takes the side of falsehood in Kalyuga, and himself becomes Kali Asura, the greatest demon of Kalyuga? Rishi Markandeya, the one who saw the end, he is the only one who has seen the world end and begin again. Why he could become Kali, watching every loved one die again and again, loneliness of millions of years. He himself is Kali Asura because he is seeing this cycle again and again. Meaning, through his vision, he will always see how the earth will collapse and how it will begin. Forever, not once, not twice, but again and again, this cycle will continue. I cannot die, but I can see how the earth will collapse. I will always be alone, in chaos. The boon that I was given that I will never die has today become a curse for me. What if, because of this very thought, he wants to become Kali of Kalyuga, so that Lord Krishna will come and kill him and free him? And perhaps, the greatest truth of Kali Yuga is this: that the final battle will not be between gods and demons, but between immortal warriors. On one side will be Kali the demon, and on the other, Lord Kalki and the other 7 immortals.